Young and the Restless weekly spoilers. Summer plays dirty. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Young and the Restless weekly spoilers find Summer Newman getting down and dirty in her custody battle during the week of August 5 to 9, 2024. Meanwhile, someone makes a risky decision while another faces her past on Y and R. Check out the latest spoilers for the CBS opera. Young and the Restless weekly spoilers. Summer Newman fights dirty. Next week, on Y and R, Summer Newman is ready to fight Kyle Abbott for sole custody of Harrison Locke. But she's in for a shock when Kyle comes home early from his work trip to Paris. She demands to know what he's doing there, but he's more concerned about what she's doing with Harrison. His father, Jack Abbott, tries to mediate, but it's likely useless. Later, Claire Grace Howard makes trouble for Summer and Kyle. Then, Summer gets ruthless and lets her grandfather, Victor Newman, use his connections to help her case. Of course, she may be unaware that her grandfather is interfering on Young and the Restless, but chances are she knows what Victor is doing. Indeed, that's not fair to Kyle, but she believes she is doing what is best for Harrison. Surely, things are getting ugly. My and our weekly spoilers. Sharon can't shake Cameron. While Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, gets nasty with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, struggles. Currently, she's being haunted by Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby. He's a figment of her imagination and stems from her insecurities. She is supposed to be getting help and going back on her bipolar medication. However, Cameron is in her head and could very well influence her decisions. Later, she has another run-in with Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Phyllis lashes out. Also, on Young and the Restless, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, gets a painful reminder. Then, she receives comfort from her boyfriend, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. Perhaps the reminder is of the baby they lost not that long ago. Additionally, Adam and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, bring their son, Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, home from Baltimore. And their dirty secret that they slept together in Baltimore may come out soon. Young and the Restless next week spoilers. Lucy Romalotti spirals. Meanwhile, on Y and R, Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien, heads down a dangerous path. When she goes to a concert with Faith Newman, Reeling-caster, Faith catches her drinking. She can't believe it and wants to know where she got the booze and how much she drank. Meanwhile, Lucy's parents, Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, and Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei, worry about Lucy. And with good reason. Elsewhere, on Young and the Restless, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, make a bold business move. They settle something with Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, and Nate Hastings, seen Dominic. Then, Lily reconsiders working with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and he switches things up on her. Meanwhile, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, celebrate their anniversary, and Jack turns up the romance. Later, Phyllis annoys Diane. My and R is full of drama and suspense next week. Don't miss a moment to see Summer Newman's next move on the CBS Sudser. The world of Geno City is about to get even more chaotic as Summer Newman Abbott steps into the spotlight, and it's not in the way fans might expect. This week on The Young and the Restless, Summer is set to make some bold and ruthless decisions that could alter the course of many lives in town. As one of the central figures in the Newman-Abbott family, Summer has always been caught in the middle of the drama. However, this week, it looks like she is no longer content being just a passive observer. She's ready to play dirty. Summer's dilemma. The rise of a power player. For years, Summer has struggled with her identity in the shadow of her legendary parents, Nick Newman and Phyllis Summers. She's dealt with family betrayals, business rivalries, and even romantic heartbreaks. But what happens when Summer decides to take charge of her own destiny, no longer allowing herself to be overshadowed by the toxic legacies of her family? Summer has always been a person of principle, most of the time. But with stakes this high, her inner strength and determination are about to clash with her moral compass, leading her to make decisions that fans never thought they'd see from the daughter of two of Genoa City's most notorious figures. The manipulations, the strategic alliances, and the ruthless decisions are all about to unfold, and fans should brace themselves for a thrilling ride. Week of February 27 March 3, 2025. Spoilers breakdown. As we dive into the latest set of spoilers, it's clear that Summer will have to make a choice between doing the right thing. February 27, 2025. Summer takes charge. The week kicks off with Summer taking the reins in a big way. After weeks of tension and internal conflict, Summer is done playing it safe. In a bold move, she begins plotting her next steps to secure power within the Newman Abbott empire. She's done being the good girl, and now she's ready to manipulate the game to her advantage. Her first target? None other than her brother, Kyle Abbott. Summer has always had a complicated relationship with Kyle, and their recent business dealings have only made things more tense. But this week, Summer decides that she is going to pull the strings, ensuring that her vision for the family business prevails over Kyle's. It's clear that Summer is prepared to stop at nothing to get what she wants. Will she sacrifice her own family to secure her spot at the top? Fans of Summer's steely determination will be glued to the screen as she uses her wit and cunning to outmaneuver Kyle. The competition between the two siblings is about to get even more cutthroat, and Summer may be the one with the upper hand. Tuesday, February 28, 2025. Summer versus Kyle. The battle for control. The stakes continue to rise on Tuesday, with Summer and Kyle facing off in a battle for control of the Abbott family business. Summer knows how to play the game, and she's no stranger to the manipulative side of business. This week, she pulls out all the stops, using her knowledge of Kyle's weaknesses to her advantage. But the tension between them isn't just about business, it's personal. As Summer presses her advantage, Kyle is pushed to his limits. The sibling rivalry reaches a boiling point, with both Summer and Kyle fighting dirty to secure their futures. Fans should expect sharp words, emotional confrontations, and some shocking revelations as Summer plays the game like never before. While Summer is focused on taking control of the Abbott business, she isn't just concerned with power. She also wants to prove to her family, and to herself, that she can outsmart them all. But the question is, will Summer go too far in her quest for dominance? Could she jeopardize her relationship with Kyle and the rest of her family in the process? Wednesday, March 1, 2025. Phyllis's influence on Summer's plans. Phyllis Summers, Summer's mother, has always been a force to be reckoned with in Genoa City, and it looks like she's not going to let her daughter navigate these treacherous waters alone. This week, Phyllis is more than just a supportive mother, she's a partner in crime. Phyllis's influence on Summer cannot be underestimated, and the two women share a fierce bond. As Summer ramps up her strategy, Phyllis is right by her side, offering advice and encouragement. Phyllis has always known how to manipulate situations to her advantage, and it's clear that she is teaching her daughter the finer points of playing dirty. Summer may have inherited more from Phyllis than she ever realized, and as they team up, fans will witness just how dangerous this duo can be. However, there's a potential downside to Phyllis's influence. While Phyllis is undeniably clever and resourceful, her methods have often been reckless and self-serving. As Summer grows bolder, will she take things too far, crossing lines she can't uncross? And will Phyllis's own past betrayals come back to haunt them both? Thursday, March 2, 2025. Summer strikes at the heart of the Newman family. While Summer is consumed with business strategy and rivalries, she's also about to engage in a more personal battle. one that threatens to fracture her relationship with her father, Nick Newman. Nick has always been Summer's protector, but as she begins to play dirty in the family business, he may not be so supportive of her tactics. The tension between father and daughter reaches a boiling point this week as Nick questions Summer's methods. Summer, however, is unwavering. She feels that she's earned the right to make her own choices and to push her father's boundaries. The clash between them becomes not just about business, but about trust, loyalty, and what it means to be a member of the Newman family. For fans of the Newman family drama, this is a pivotal moment. Summer's actions may cause irreparable damage to her relationship with Nick, leaving her torn between family loyalty and the power she so desperately craves. Friday, March 3, 2025. The consequences of Summer's actions. By the end of the week, the full weight of Summer's choices will begin to sink in. As she edges closer to achieving her goals, she will realize that every decision she makes has consequences, some of which may be more than she can handle. This week's spoiler hints that Summer's ruthless streak could result in unexpected fallout, not only from her family, but also from some of her allies. As her manipulations come to light, will she be able to maintain control of the situation? Or will Summer's thirst for power lead her down a path of destruction? Summer may find herself facing an ultimatum that could change the course of her future forever. Will she back down, or will she continue her pursuit of power at all costs? The drama is far from over, and the tension between Summer, Kyle, Nick, and Phyllis is about to take a devastating turn. The aftermath, Summer's dark path forward. In the days and weeks to come, Summer will have to confront the consequences of her actions. Playing dirty may have granted her some immediate success, but at what cost? Her relationships with those closest to her could be irreparably damaged, and even if she secures power within the family business, it may come at the expense of her humanity. Summer has always been a woman who walked the line between good and bad, but now she's stepping into a whole new territory. As she dives deeper into the world of manipulation, deceit, and cutthroat business strategies, the question remains: how far will she go to get what she wants? And what will she be willing to sacrifice in the process? Conclusion. This week's Young and the Restless spoilers are shaping up to be some of the most intense yet, as Summer takes matters into her own hands and plays the game with a ruthless edge. Fans of the show will want to keep an eye on this week's drama, as Summer's actions are sure to set off a chain of events that will ripple throughout Genoa City for weeks to come. Her battle with Kyle, her alliance with Phyllis, and her tumultuous relationship with Nick are just the beginning of what promises to be a thrilling, high-stakes ride. As Summer plays dirty, it's clear that she's no longer the same person fans once knew. The consequences of her decisions will likely echo through the Newman and Abbott families for a long time, and only time will tell if Summer's thirst for power is worth the cost. With the drama unfolding, the Young and the Restless fans should prepare for an unforgettable week of intrigue, betrayal, and shocking twists.